Hello and welcome to episode 9 on how to make a GTA 5-star game in Unity3d. This episode may be a short one, I haven't really decided yet, but in this episode, at the start at least, we're going to be making it so you can load in all the data that we saved last week. Oopsie, I need to do this quickly. Balls. Yeah, sorry about that. Right, come on. Right, I'll pause it while it loads it all in. Right, it's loaded up. Oh, maybe there it is. Okay, so in load, what we want is to go in the load method rather in save manager. We want to go file.read all bytes. Yeah, that's right. Application.persistent data path plus path, which is what we did for the last one, and I'm assuming it returns a byte array. No. Yes, it does. Let's go byte array b equals, and then that. And then we want to go b dot deserialize b, which returns us with that, a list of objects. So we want to go not public, just list object equals deserialize, and then go list object O equals deserialize, and then we want to go so the first 3 lines are P1 hand, P2 hand, P3 hand. So we want to go O 0 I want to go P1 underscore hand equals O 0. What is that of type? Item. As item. No, that's not right. Just before O, put brackets and then item with a capital I. And then P2 underscore hand equals item O1. P3 underscore hand equals item oops, item O2. So there's all the hands done. And then we want to go create a new list and name it P1 underscore string, I guess, and then go P1 underscore string equals in brackets list string O4. I'm just going to copy and paste that 3 times and change it to P2 and P3. No, P2, P2, P3, P3, and then O5 and O6. And then we want to go list serializable chests equals list serializable chest O7. And that should load all the data into, well, it won't load the inventory in yet. We'll do the inventory now. So let's go for each string str in p1 underscore string, go okay, we'll create another string and name it of type item, and name it p1 underscore I guess, and go p1 underscore I dot add game, or what is it? Do I have a find item method? No, I don't. Or do I? No, I don't. Right, so in Game Manager we need to create a find item method and go public void, not public void, public item, find item, string item name, and then we'll just go for each item I in items, all items rather, if I dot name is equal to item name, return I, and then under the for each do return null. If you don't do that, you get an error saying that the reason being, if there aren't any items with the name we gave, it won't know what to do, and it will error out if we don't do that. So yeah, we need to do return null under, and then in save manager go game manager dot instance dot find item, and just type in str, and then under that go p1 underscore inventory equals p1 underscore I. And then do that for p2 and p3. So p2i and p3i, and then p2 string, p3 string, and then p2 underscore inventory equals p2 underscore I, and p3 underscore inventory equals p3 underscore I. Now let's just see if we get any errors. We shouldn't, but if we do, I just want to know. Oh, we do. Okay. Because they're local variables, for p1 underscore I, we need to go equals new list item. Do that for all the p number underscore I. New list item, and we're probably going to get that error a few more times because I've done that quite a lot by accident. So let's just check. That's when the phone was never used. Okay, we don't get any more errors. Good. Now, which one is chests? That one is chests. Okay, so what we want is replace the local variable in the load. Change the chest's name to just chests with 2 more S's. I don't know anything. And then we want to go. Oh no, we don't. Why did I do that? Yeah, sorry. Where we create the local variable chest, you don't need to do that. You can just go chests equals that. Okay, good. So what we need to do now is go at the very bottom, game manager dot instance dot play characters 0 equals p1 underscore dot instance dot inventory equals p1 underscore inventory, and then why does it do that? Why does it do that? It just takes me back to the top. Stupid thing. Dot hand equals p1 underscore hand, and then just do that for the 2 other players. So characters 1, 1, 2, 2. Characters 1 equals p2 underscore inventory and p2 underscore hand, and then p3 underscore inventory, and then p3 underscore hand. Now I'm just going to test that it does actually load it in before doing. Oops. Okay. In player controller, where we have public list item inventory, we need to create a setter for it and go set underscore inventory equals value. That's it. Now that should get rid of that error. Cannot convert item to transform. Okay. What? Oh, why did I do? Yeah, so don't do instance or hand. You need to do in hand. Otherwise, yeah, that's why you got that error. Okay, good. So I don't know what I had in my hand last time I saved. Nothing. Do I have anything in my inventory? Apparently not. Right, so what I'm going to do is get some stuff out of here. Good, and then I'm going to assign a cube, save, load it in. I should have a cube. Oh, I did. That's not very good. That's not very good at all. And I'll assign a cube, save it. Let me just open it. Open it up. Oh my god, you massive idiot. I never call load. That's why. God sake. Facepalm. Save manager dot instance dot load. That's why. Now I'm pretty sure I saved it with nothing attached or in, so yeah. Okay. Assign a cube. Save. No, will it work? No. Oh, we have an error. Okay, instance is never set. That. Apparently, it doesn't like instance. Okay, fair enough. Whatever. Okay, where we put load in game manager, get rid of that, and put load in awake of save manager. And I accidentally put a P. Okay, do we get any errors at the start? We do. Cannot cast source. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Do as item then. Where we got that error. which was at the top where we do P1 hand, P2 hand, and P3 hand. That might work. Guessing we still got that error. Doesn't seem to like converting. Oh. Okay. That was a bit weird. We went through it, but it didn't load anything. Okay. So let me just check that's right. 4 is that, 5 is that, 6, and that's 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Oh, 1, 2. Ah. Alright, I missed out. Yeah, I know what I did wrong. Right. For P1 underscore string, I did it equal to list string 04. It needs to be 3. So take each of them down 1 if you did the same as I did there. So 5. So at the bottom, it should be the last one that we load in should be 06 instead of 07. That was a stupid mistake. Okay, inventory loaded, as you can see. So let's see if I can't try and get the hand to load. Well, the hand doesn't seem to want to load. Bit weird, but the inventory's loading. Inventory's loading fine. What I'm going to do is leave my inventory empty, essentially. I'm just going to put everything back in. Or I'll just leave it with a cube and a capsule. As you can see, we've just got a bug there with the amount you can have in the chest. I'll get that sorted soon. Don't know why that's not working though. Oh my god. Right. Oh god, I want to punch myself in the face right now. Okay. The reason P1 hand, P2 hand, and P3 hand aren't working is because we saved their name, not the actual item. So what we want to do is P1 underscore hand equals game manager.instance find item, and then go string in brackets, and then O underscore 0 rather, and then I'm just going to copy and paste that for the other hands, and that'll be 01 and then 02. And now we wait. Didn't load anything. It's because I don't have anything selected, probably. And then we'll save, and then we open it. Yay! To be fair, we probably didn't need it to save the item we have in our hand, but whatever. Right, that works. So what I'm going to do is switch to what key did I do to switch? C. What was it? Apparently you have to hold it down. I'm going to switch to him. Then I'm going to get some items out of here. And then I'm going to select a cube and then save it. And now those two should. Good. Yeah. Now I'm just going to do C, not E. Him. And select the cube. Now they each should have all their stuff saved and loaded it. Yay! Yay! How long was that? 20 minutes. Right, I guess what I could do now is go into GUI Manager and address that bug where we put it back. So where is that bit? If and blah, blah, blah. Okay, good. Select your chest. Does not equal null. Okay. And then what? God damn stutter. go under if game manager instance selected chest does not equal null, go if game manager dot instance dot selected chest dot items my items dot count. Hang on, I just need to see something quickly. Go over. Burp. It starts off at 1. Okay, good. My items dot count is less than game manager dot instance dot instance dot selected chest dot max items and then just put that around the entire thing. So now it won't add anything if it has 40 or more items into the chest. Now I think I may have loaded the selected item wrong for player 3, so let me just have a look. Yes, I have. Right, I did game manager instance characters 3 instead of 2 for loading in the selected item for player 2. That's why it didn't work. So now he should have a cube in his hand when we spawn. Yeah, he does. Good. Fantastic. Now what did I do? I did that. Okay. Well. We have no really real way of testing it. I guess what I can do. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'll just do this chest as max items. 20, and then I'll put it back, and then it should stop once we get to 20. Good, it did. Now there was something else I was going to. Oh yeah, we need to load in what each chest has in it, don't we? Sure. Do I have a find chest with ID? No, I don't. Right, so in loot chest or game manager? In loot chest. No. Okay, yeah. In game manager, create a new list of type loot chest and go all chests equals new list blah blah blah, and then in loot chests in the start go game manager dot instance dot all chests dot add this. Good. Now in game manager you want to go public loot chest, find chest with ID, and then int ID, and then this is pretty much going to be the same as find item. So for each loot chest LC in all chests go if lc.id is equal to id return lc, and then under the for each return null. Good. So that will just search through all our chests until it finds one with the same ID. So in save manager we want to go, oh god, this is going to kill performance when loading in the chests. how could I do this? For each, I guess I could try this. For each serializable chest, SC in chests. Oh, God's sake. Go game manager dot instance dot find chest with ID SC dot ID. Oh, what to try and how we're gonna do this. We want to okay. In the loot chests method, we want to go public void load items and then go list. Do I have? Yes, I do. List string I guess. And I want to go for each string str in I go items dot add game manager dot instance dot find item str. Good. And then we want to go game manager dot instance dot find chest with ID dot load items, and then go sc dot oh dear. Right, we need in loot chest, go to the bottom where we had underscore my item string, just make that public, make it a public list, and then go sc dot, we need it to compile. Hang on, I did that. Sometimes you have to wait for it all to compile before doing anything. Sorry about that. Oops. Sc dot underscore my item string. Good. Good. Now what I'm going to do, just to test that it has worked, is just switch to him again. So I always am for some reason. What I'm going to do is get rid of all but one item and make sure it's, or two items, and make sure they're both cubes. Save it, load it in, and then there should be, but there isn't. What's that? What is that? Wait, why are there... What? Wait, and they are all of ID 1. Okay. That's a bit weird. I'm extremely confused. Because for some reason it adds it multiple times. I don't know why. Chest size 0. And then it's 8. Why is it 8? Why does it get added 8 times? I don't understand that. Or what if I hang on? Right, I'm just gonna pause it while I find the source of this. Right, I found the problem. What we want to do is quite a few steps to fix this. So on your chest, you want to go to tag, add a tag, and name it chest, and then assign your chest the tag chest. Now you want to go into loot chest, create a method, and go public void update sc for serializable chest. And then you want to go schest dot items, my items rather equals my items. Okay, and in the start we want to get rid of game manager dot instance dot all chest dot add. Get rid of that, and then in game manager, in awake, you want to go, I guess at the top. Just not before instance equals this needs to be the first. You want to go all chests equals find objects of type, and the type will be loot chest. And now we'll probably get an error. Yes, that's right. Just before find objects of type, you want to go list item, like that, and that should hopefully get rid of the error. Or not. Oh, sorry. Not list item, list loot chest. Okay, it doesn't like that. Don't know how to convert an array to a list, but okay. Hang on, I shall say. Okay, unfortunately we're not going to be able to use a list for this. So you want to go for all chests, you just want to do loot chest with the square brackets next to it. Good. So now it still won't work because, well, actually, I don't know if it still won't work. I don't think it will. Still don't think it will work. Save it, and then no, it won't work. Don't think so. Okay. Reason being, what it does is it loads all the data and then it randomly generates it all again. So what we need to do is everything we've got in start, just cut that out and put it in the load items above the for each statement, and then go, oh yeah, and rename the parameter to, I don't know, like list string lists. So if lists, how am I going to do this? We need to find a way of seeing if if it's been loaded, don't we? Whether to generate or whether to load it. Oh dear, that's difficult. That's a difficult one. if not sure how we're going to do this. Well, all we need to do is find a way to see if this data is going to be called. But I don't know how. Sorry, I'm just going about the bug statement. Game manager instance of just ID. Oh, we need to find a way of making it so it generates the items first. So, okay, yeah, I've got it. Put what we just took out of the start back into start, and then create a bool. Name it has generated, and then at the bottom of start put has generated equals true, and then in save manager we want to go about in the for each thing while game manager dot instance dot find chest with ID sc dot ID dot oh sorry, it needs to be public bool. Public bool has generated. Public bool dot has. So while yeah, like that, and that should hopefully wait for it to generate before doing anything. ID does not exist in current context. Oh, that's where I renamed the parameters, isn't it? Boop. Good. That should work. But will it? We have 25. Okay, so I'm just going to save it. Actually, let me just make sure it does. Oh, I forgot to do something. Sorry, in GUI Manager, when you press in inventory window in the if input if GUI button, go game manager dot instance dot selected chest dot update sc, and put the same thing in the if GUI button in the chest window method as well. So now you'll see that when we change it, it'll be updated, but it seems to lag as well. Some bizarre reason. What did I do for? Yeah. I didn't save it. I forgot to save it. God's sake. Let me just put it. I have nothing in that chest. It still generates it. Why? Why? I do not get that. Debug.log. Oops. Oh dear. Okay, we're gonna have to use an IE enumerator, sadly, instead of a void. So what we're gonna have to do in save manager public, where we have public void load, to replace void with IE enumerator, and where we call load in await, go starts quarantine load, and then at the bottom of load you want to go stop quarantine load, and in the for each statement we want to go where we got the while statement, go yield return new wait for end of frame. Do we need to? Yeah. And then just put the load items at the bottom. Okay, so how many items are there? There's 36. And the reason it's lagging when I do it is because I'm recording. It shouldn't lag. So there's 18. It shouldn't lag for you. It's 18. Save. Why did... I do not understand this whatsoever. Why is it not working? It's probably just a stupid mistake of mine, to be honest. More debugging. Oh yes, right. May have found the problem. You need to put, for the while, you need to put an exclamation mark in front of game manager to say that it's false in it, because yeah, it won't wait for the time. It won't wait other ways if it's not false. So it's 38. Save. 36. Save. 19. What? This is ridiculous. Debug.log. You don't need to do this debug.log. This is to help me find the problem. It's false, and then oh my god. Okay. One last attempt. In load items, you need to, at the bottom of it, you need to do update SC. Now, that may or may not work. False. The hell is true? Wait, why are there 64 items? There's a maximum of 40. Bit weird. $39. Hang on. 39. Okay. Okay, what we want to do is at the top of load items we want to go my items.clear as well. That should be 39 now. Yay! So what I'm going to do is go ahead and empty it, except for a few. Except for sphere, capsule, capsule. Okay, so yep, sphere, capsule, capsule. Yay! Right, that is that episode done. Cheers for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to hit like and all that good stuff. And yeah, cheers for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.